Picture this: roaring engines, the scent of burning rubber, and the raw power of a motorcycle gang rolling into town. These aren't just any bikers, they're part of the world's most powerful and feared biker gangs. Rivalries run deep, and territories are fiercely defended. But who really holds the crown in this high-octane underworld? Today, we're putting the most notorious biker gangs head-to-head in an epic showdown. Stick with us, because by the end, you'll know who dominates the world of outlaw bikers, and the answer might just surprise you. Biker gangs, often portrayed in movies and TV shows, have a reputation that precedes them. From the streets of the United States to the highways of Europe and beyond, these groups are known for their brotherhood, their loyalty, and their willingness to defend their turf at any cost. But among the countless biker clubs around the globe, a few names rise above the rest. These are the gangs that have become legends, both feared and respected in equal measure. In this video, we're diving into the world of the most powerful biker gangs. We'll explore their histories, their territories, and their influence, ranking them not just by size, but by the sheer power they wield on the streets and in the underground. It's a showdown you won't want to miss. The Hells Angels, the unrivaled kingpin. We have to start with the most infamous of them all, the Hells Angels. Founded in 1948 in Fontana, California, by war veterans, the Hells Angels have grown into a global powerhouse. They are perhaps the most recognized outlaw motorcycle club in the world, with chapters in over 50 countries. What sets the Hells Angels apart isn't just their size, but their influence. They've established a near-mythical status, partly due to their association with Hollywood and pop culture, but also because of their strict code of conduct and their ability to operate both in the public eye and in the shadows. The club's patch, a skull with wings, has become synonymous with rebellion, freedom, and, yes, fear. But what truly cements their position at the top of the biker world is their network. The Hells Angels have deep ties to organized crime, involved in everything from drug trafficking to arms smuggling. Their reputation is enough to make even the toughest rivals think twice before crossing them. However, with great power comes great scrutiny, and the Hells Angels have been under the watchful eye of law enforcement for decades. Despite numerous crackdowns, the club remains as strong as ever, proving that they're not just a gang, they're an institution. The Outlaws MC, the bitter rival. Close on the heels of the Hells Angels are their long-standing rivals, the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. Established in 1935 in Illinois, the Outlaws MC is one of the oldest and most formidable biker gangs in the world. Their motto, "God forgives, outlaws don't," is a testament to their reputation as a force to be reckoned with. The rivalry between the Outlaws and the Hells Angels is legendary. It's a feud that has spanned decades and continents, with both clubs vying for dominance. The Outlaws have a particularly strong presence in the United States, Canada, and Europe, and they've been involved in numerous violent clashes with their rivals. Like the Hells Angels, the Outlaws are deeply entrenched in the criminal underworld. Their operations include drug trafficking, extortion, and various other illegal activities. The club's willingness to use violence to achieve its goals has made them one of the most feared biker gangs. Despite this, they maintain a strong sense of brotherhood and loyalty among their members, which has helped them survive and thrive in the cutthroat world of outlaw bikers. The Bandidos MC, the global contenders. Next up, we have the Bandidos Motorcycle Club, another major player on the global stage. Founded in 1966 in Texas, the Bandidos are one of the largest and most powerful outlaw biker clubs in the world. Their slogan, "We are the people our parents warned us about," perfectly encapsulates their outlaw spirit. The Bandidos have a particularly strong presence in the United States, Australia, and Europe. What sets them apart is their rapid expansion and ability to establish a foothold in territories dominated by other clubs. This has often brought them into conflict with the Hells Angels, leading to some of the most notorious biker wars in history. The Bandidos are known for their ruthlessness and their ability to adapt. Their operations extend beyond the usual biker activities, delving into large-scale drug trafficking, weapons smuggling, and organized crime. Their international reach makes them a serious contender in the world of biker gangs, and they show no signs of slowing down. The Mongols MC, the Wildcards. The Mongols Motorcycle Club is a name that strikes fear into the hearts of many. Founded in 1969 in Montebello, California, by a group of Hispanic Vietnam War veterans who were denied membership in the Hells Angels, the Mongols have carved out a fierce reputation of their own. The Mongols are often considered the wild cards in the biker world. They are smaller in number compared to the Hells Angels and the Bandidos, but what they lack in size, they make up for in ferocity. The Mongols are known for their aggressive tactics and their willingness to go to war with anyone who stands in their way, including the Hells Angels, with whom they've had a bloody and violent rivalry. Their involvement in organized crime is extensive, with activities ranging from drug trafficking to robbery. The Mongols have also been at the center of numerous high-profile legal battles, most notably when the U.S. government attempted to seize their trademarked logo, a move that only solidified their rebellious image. The Mongols are a testament to the idea that power in the biker world isn't just about numbers, it's about reputation and the willingness to defend it at all costs. The Pagans MC, the East Coast powerhouse. Turning our attention to the East Coast of the United States, we find the Pagans Motorcycle Club. Established in 1959 in Maryland, the Pagans are one of the most influential biker gangs on the East Coast, with a strong presence from New York to Florida. Unlike some of the other clubs we've discussed, the Pagans are relatively small, but they're extremely powerful in their territories. The club has a strict hierarchy and is known for its secretive nature, which has helped them maintain control over their operations and avoid the spotlight until they want it. The Pagans are deeply involved in the methamphetamine trade, and they've been linked to numerous acts of violence and intimidation. Their rivalry with the Hells Angels is particularly intense, especially as both clubs have expanded their territories into the other's domain. The Pagans may not have the global reach of some of their rivals, but on the East Coast, they are forced to be reckoned with. The Sons of Silence MC, the quiet but deadly. Another major player in the biker world is the Sons of Silence Motorcycle Club. Founded in 1966 in Colorado, the Sons of Silence might not be as large or as well known as some of their counterparts, but they have earned a fearsome reputation in the United States and beyond. The Sons of Silence are known for their strict code of silence, hence the name and their ability to operate under the radar. Despite their smaller size, they've managed to establish a strong presence in the Midwest and have expanded into Germany, making them a significant force in both the U.S. and Europe. Their criminal activities include drug trafficking, weapons smuggling, and racketeering. The Sons of Silence are known for their violent tendencies, especially when it comes to defending their territory from rival gangs. While they may not make headlines as often as the Hells Angels or the Bandidos, those in the know understand that the Sons of Silence are not to be underestimated. The Warlocks MC, the underdogs, with bite. Finally, we have the Warlocks Motorcycle Club, a gang that has often been overlooked in discussions of powerful biker gangs but deserves recognition. Founded in 1967 in Orlando, Florida, by former Navy servicemen, the Warlocks have built a reputation as one of the most unpredictable and dangerous outlaw clubs in the U.S. The Warlocks are particularly strong in the southeastern United States, with a reputation for being fiercely independent and unafraid to go head-to-head with larger, more established clubs. Their willingness to engage in violent confrontations has earned them a fierce reputation, particularly in Florida and Pennsylvania. The Warlocks are involved in a range of criminal activities, including drug trafficking and violent crimes. Their smaller size hasn't stopped them from holding their own against larger clubs, and they've been known to align with other gangs when it suits their interests. The Warlocks may be considered underdogs by some, but they've proven time and again that they have the bite to back up their bark. The global impact of biker gang. Biker gangs are more than just clubs, they're global organizations with networks that span continents. Their influence reaches into the criminal underworld, affecting everything from local crime rates to international drug trafficking. But it's not just their illegal activities that make them powerful. It's their ability to inspire loyalty, instill fear, and create a culture that many try to emulate, but few can truly understand. These gangs operate by their own rules, often outside the law, and their power comes from a mix of fear, respect, and the bonds of brotherhood. In this world, the most powerful biker gang isn't necessarily the largest, but the one that can command the most respect, instill the most fear, and protect its territory at all costs. So, who reigns supreme in the world of biker gangs? The truth is, it's a constantly shifting landscape. Alliances change, new rivals emerge, and the balance of power can tilt with a single act of violence. The Hells Angels might be the most famous, but in this underground world, power isn't just about who's on top, it's about who can stay there. What's certain is that these gangs, with their rich histories, complex hierarchies, and unwavering loyalty to their members, will continue to be a force to be reckoned with, both on the streets and in the shadows. As the road stretches on, one thing remains clear: the world of biker gangs is as thrilling, dangerous, and unpredictable as ever. And there you have it, the most powerful biker gangs in the world, locked in a never-ending showdown for dominance. Which gang do you think holds the crown? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of outlaw bikers. Ride safe, and we'll see you on the road.